Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So if I sound a little congested, it's because my nose is just not being nice to me right now. So, yeah. But I did wanted to film still, even though I do sound kind of weird. So I did want to film with the Rivera palette. I know I said I was with this a while ago, but I just sat down now to kind of film this look that basically everyone at work saw. They were like, wow. So I just wanted to film it out here so I can show you guys basically how I got it. As I say in the video, uh, I saw this look on Instagram, so it's not like original, but it's definitely like different. I just changed like some shades that I blended in the crease and kind of how I did like the outer corner. I don't know. It's just like a tiny bit different, but I got the inspiration. I will put the person's name up just so you guys can see like their work. But yeah, if you want to see how I got like this purpley bluish look, just keep watching. Okay, so as I said before, we are going in with the Rivera palette, which I know I said I would do kind of a tutorial on this a while ago, pretty much when it came out, but we're just gonna do it now. So I'm just gonna do a look that I kind of saw. Oops. I'm just gonna do a look that I kind of saw on their Instagram. I don't know really the exact colors that they used or whatever, but basically I wore this to work and everyone was like, wow. So I'm just gonna show you basically how to get it using this palette that I used. So I went in first with the color Estate. I'll do one of those screenshot things again because that's a lot easier. But I went in with the shade Estate and basically just put that all on my crease. And my lids are a little bit stained because I was wearing the pink in this palette earlier. So yeah, but it'll be covered up with this makeup look. So we are just going to go in with Estate. And I know a lot of people complain about like pinks staining their lids, but that's happened to me like forever with all pinks, and it'll even happen with purples, so it's whatever. And then I'm going to go in with Coastline and just keep blending out the crease, but this one's just a little bit darker, and I just think this kind of like orangey pink will really help blend out the darker pink that we will end up putting down later. Then we're going to go in with Monte Carlo, and basically he just fluffed that everywhere too, because like the only main shade right now that we're going to go in the crease with, like actually in the crease with, is going to be Bahamas and Canis. I don't know, the purple one. So right now we're just fluffing pretty much all these transition shades and pinks together just to get that nice blend. Like I said, I think that Instagram photo thing probably just had a couple shades that they used, but for some reason I just prefer to use a lot. I really like to build up like the layers of color. I think it just makes it more pigmented, kind of like, you know what I mean, like it makes it more vibrant when you have just a lot of the same color shades kind of built up on itself. But you could probably just also just go in with Bahamas and not even worry about all these steps. So there's that as well. But now I'm going to go in with like a kind of pointed tapered brush and go into that Bahamas color and kind of just keep this one really in the crease, kind of down. You don't want to bring this one too far up, just a little bit up, but mainly in the crease to keep that vibrant pop. And like I said in one of my tutorial Thursdays was kind of like a tip Thursday on how to blend out like those darker vibrant colors, was don't set your primer. Basically you just want to like tap in the colors, but with these you can just blend them out because these are pretty nice Anastasia shades, so they will blend out pretty nicely for you. Okay, then what you want to do, at least with what I do, is I take just a little bit of Bahamas on like a big fluffy brush, and kind of just blend it out all over like the whole lid with those other shades, like just barely enough to get just a little bit of vibrancy and like those other kind of orangey colors. And then after that, I am taking this Morphe 506 brush. It's just like a small crease brush. And I'm going to take the purple shade and put this literally just like right in the crease. You don't really want to bring it up too high, but just enough to kind of darken that crease and get a little bit less pink and a little bit more purpley pink. And it's okay if it gets on the lid, because it's gonna be one of the shimmer shades are gonna go over it, so it doesn't really matter if it gets too much on the lid, because it'll just go away anyway. And then once you place the purple, you want to go in and just blend that in with the pink Bahamas shade in your crease. Okay, now that that is done, we are going to go with the lid now. So what I'm going to do, which was kind of like the look I was really going for that I saw on Instagram, was you take the yellow shade and you put the Inheritance shade, like literally just like right kind of on the inner corner. And I did wet this with Max Fix Plus, like I always do with every shimmer shade, just to give it that pop. And I think it makes the shade last longer. It makes it not crease as much into your lid, because I have kind of a little bit of a hooded eye, so it will transfer onto the lid. So I use the Max Fix Plus basically just for that problem. Okay, after you get the yellow, I'm going to take Seaside. And this is kind of like a nice grayish blue purple. Like, the reason why I bought this palette was because of these kind of original shimmer shades. And I love purples. And so, like, these kind of shimmers just spoke to me. So, I really like these a lot. So I'm just going to blend that seaside shade in with Inheritance. Now that you've kind of set them next to each other, I'm taking Inheritance, and I'm not putting any more Max Fix Plus on this, but I am just going to blend it a little in and just like fade it onto that seaside shade. I don't know why I'm having such trouble talking today. And then finally, we're going to take Mediterranean, which is like a really nice darkish bluish, and put this right next to Seaside. And of course, always wetting it as well. Kind of making that nice fade. And then taking the same brush, just like wiping it off. It's okay if it's a little damp from the wetness. Just take a little bit of the purple and just put it on that outer corner, because we don't need to take the shimmer shade too far to the outer corner, but just blend it in a little bit with the purple, and it'll kind of give a nice shimmery purple blue. It'll kind of mix that matte shade with that shimmer shade and give you like a really nice intense dark blue color when mixing the two. So yeah. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Ico Black Magic eyeliner that I got in my Ipsy bag that I really like, and I'm just going to do a wing eyeliner, hopefully real fast, but we'll see how long it actually takes. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I'm honestly just being kind of lazy today and not doing it like perfect like I usually do, but yeah, just do a wing eyeliner. It's pretty even. There's not too much difference in angles. I'm not going to be 100% today, but we're going to go back in with that purple shade and put this right on the lower lash line and just blend it out. I kind of have like a smudger-y brush, so it's really good for getting a lot of product on the lower lash line without it looking too crazy. And then I'm going to go with the Coastline shade and blend out the purple. I feel like if you go on with Coastline instead of like Monte Carlo or Bahamas, it kind of does a kind of more smooth, lighter blend instead of like a crazy like purple pink. It just kind of blends out that purple, giving it a little bit of a lighter color to the pink instead of it being so intense. Okay, and then for the inner corner highlight, there isn't really like a highlight in this palette, so you could just go in with some white for now and kind of put where you want your highlight to be, and this will kind of just like lighten those areas and make the highlight that we're about to put down be a little bit brighter. So for my highlight, I'm going to use the Sleek palette in Solstice. I haven't used my Sleek palette in forever, but I'm going to mix kind of the, it's kind of like a pinkish purple with this orangey color, and I'm going to put that on the upper brow bone as well as the inner corner. And then I feel like adding that white underneath really makes kind of that inner corner pop. And I'm just going to like blend out the highlight a little because it's like really intense. I mean, it fades throughout the day and that sort of thing. But I kind of just push it in sometimes where there is a little bit too much, and just to kind of tone it down but still give that pop to the inner corner. Okay, and for mascara, I'm going in with the Revlon Volumizing Mascara. I do like this mascara. I don't think it's one of the best because you do need a lot of coats for it to look really nice. And I am honestly just too lazy to wait that long to do so many coats. But it does look nice if you have time to build it up. So I actually ended up sitting down and hitting record, and that video literally only took me 15 minutes to do this look, which I think is kind of crazy how fast you can actually do makeup now that you do it all the time. I guess like the more experienced you are, the less time it takes. So like a look like this that could take someone an hour only takes me 15 minutes. I don't know, I just think it's kind of crazy to look at how long that actually took me to film. But yeah, I really love this palette. I love the colors. I love the packaging. It kind of just speaks to me. I don't like pink a lot, but I love purple. And I know I'll probably never use like this pinkish shimmer shade. I just don't really go for pink like shimmer. But I really enjoy this palette. I think it blends nice. It stays really long. It never gets angry. Like, you know, some eyeshadows get angry and they just don't want to stay or be nice. This one doesn't do that, but it's also because it's Anastasia, so like her formulas are just on point. So yeah, sorry for the ramble, but this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if I talk a little too fast. I can definitely try to talk slower, but that's pretty much just what I did to get this. So I will see you guys in my next video.